Hello guys, and welcome to another video of Road to 550. It's a bench session, and yeah, I'm slightly happy with it, but also, it's to be expected that my strength is going slightly down, considering I am losing weight and I am on a diet. But yeah, it's always just upsetting to see your strength slightly go down. But that could be one of many factors. I feel like that could be due to me sort of eating really significantly cleaner than I used to. And now it's been like a week and a half since. I feel like now it's finally catching up to my body, where it's like it can't find sodium in my body or fats or carbs. So it's like looking for something. And it's like, oh, well, I've used it all now. Now I've got to use what you're eating. And right now you're not eating enough of what you used to eat. There's not enough to use as energy, basically. So, yeah, I'm going to have to implement a bit more carbs into my diet. Otherwise my strength will go really down. But yeah, still where I want to be, to be honest. And also with my bench press, it's bound to go down when I lose weight, because I feel like I haven't peaked, but I feel like I'm in a place where it's like I'm only adding 2.5 kilos every like month or two. So it's pretty stagnant progress. And so when I lose the weight, it's going to have that like effect of just, I can't explain it, but I just feel like if there's any lift out of the three, I feel like my bench would suffer the most right now. Whereas squats and deadlifts, I've still got a lot of room to progress in those lifts. But yeah, I still hit 135 in this session, so it's not the end of the world, but still. I actually hit 137.5 the other day, so and I was lighter than I was this day, so who knows. I feel like it is to do with the fact that I'm having such little carbs. Yeah, as you can see, it's just really grindy. And yeah, I feel like, maybe it was the day before I didn't eat much, or I didn't have good sleep. But I had another pathetic bench session. Well, this wasn't pathetic, but I had a pathetic bench session after this one, like 2 days later. That was like, I only hit 135, and it was like I literally almost didn't make it. And that's when I decided to up my carbs and stuff. And I feel like now it fuels me a bit better. But yeah, I weigh 80 kilos now in the morning. So when I hit the PB, I was like 82 or 81.5 or something. So yeah, losing weight, and hopefully the bench doesn't suffer that much, because if I want to be like below 74, I accept to lose like 5 to 7.5 kilos of strength, but I don't know how it's going to go. But those singles went good. To get 5 in is good. And here's 120 for 5. Yeah. And also my arms are really, really wide. My starting position, super wide grip. And that's because I've just realised that the bar, that's a different bar to the one in my actual gym. This is like a temporary gym because my gym's refurbishing. And the bar, the ring finger, is too far out to what I'm used to. And I don't know if they use this in competition, this type of bar. They probably do. But the other bar, the ring finger's more inward. So I've now sort of changed my whole bench form, basically, and I feel like I'm just not used to it, to be honest. I feel like that threw me off. I put my hands a bit more in last bench session, and it seemed to improve that issue. But yeah, look at how far my left hand is. That's way too far out to what I'm used to. Because the ring thing is literally like really close to the edge of this bench. And maybe the bench presses in the competition are more out. So that's why you have room to put your hand there. But I just felt like I had no room. And I felt like I was going to trap my hand. Like my hand's almost touching the thingy. But yeah, good volume. I'm happy with that. Good session. This is me just boxing basically. And I know I'm not Tyson or anyone. It's quite fun to do this, and it's a good way to sort of get a bit of cardio in. But yeah, and next session's going to be, you know what, I'm going to get a good squat session in. That 165 that I did would have been a 10 kilo PB caught on camera. Gutted I didn't film it. I don't know what I was thinking. I just forgot to. I know I didn't have my tripod or anything, and I know that day I didn't want to film because I was just really like trying to focus. But I really should have just put my phone somewhere and recorded it, because it was a really cool grindy lift. I'm gonna see if I could do it again. I'll definitely go for it again next squat session, because I've had some great squat sessions of recent. And I'm going to try for 165 again. If I feel like I need to feel strong on the day. If I don't, then I'm not going to go for it. I'll just go for 160, because I know I could get 160. But 165, when I was getting it up, my neck was seizing up, and I felt like it was going to cramp halfway through. And it was a kind of thing where it's like a flight or fight kind of lift. It's like, I was worried that I was going to, I didn't want to drop it because I've never dropped the bar. So I just kept going. And I don't think I'll have that in me again. That's that kind of thing where it's like once a month kind of like lift. I'd feel like I wouldn't make it. And yeah, I don't fancy dropping the bar off my back, to be honest. Kind of worried about that. But yeah, we'll definitely go for it. Well, 160 would be a PB on camera, so I guess I'll just call that a PB. And yeah, deadlifts, I hit 200 the other day, so we seem to be at the same sort of place. It will go up. I'm not rushing deadlifts. It's very since I had that like sort of minor muscle tear in my armpit, I'm just worried about making that worse, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in this next squat session. Peace.